Hello, I'm Dale from Dale's Rock Interviews and Metalliville Online magazine. I'm joined by Paradise Sims, at least three of them.
Hey,
Hello, how you doing?
not too bad, Dale. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Morris has been very quiet there, just playing with his hair. And are you all right there, Morris?
Yeah, well, my name's Zach. I don't know why it's came up as
Okay,
Morris
it's
Zach.
Morris. It's saying Morris Zach.
I'm gonna
It's
see if I
Morris
can
now.
change that.
Oh, we've got
Uh,
the echo back on.
yeah, it's
Zach,
my
you need to
mic.
get some headphones, mate.
Yeah, I'll try and find some actually.
Is it the drummer's fault again?
He's got slapback in his monitors, you see. It's part of the effect.
He's
So,
got a sound engineering degree, by the way, just
has he?
Yeah, he'll never let you let that down. Oh,
no.
brilliant.
Well, never ever let him forget it. So
Yeah.
you've got two EPs out to your name, which has formed an album, Untamed Desires.
Yeah.
Why did you release them as individual EPs instead of an album?
So this lovely modern way of releasing music that we all love, not yeah, we just wanted to get music out in bite-sized chunks, really, to introduce ourselves, I guess, to the scene as it were at the time, which worked really well, to be honest. And then just before we were about to go on tour, we put those two EPs together to form an album, which we could sell exclusively at shows,
Yeah,
which again did really well. So they are two EPs, and it's kind of an unofficial first album, not a
yeah.
not an official first album, I'd say. So yeah, but yeah, that's why we released them the way we did, just to give people a little sort of bite size of who we are and easy to
I
access.
like the way you did it. I've not seen many bands do that. A lot release either an EP or a bunch of singles. I was literally talking about this yesterday on an interview where people's attention span is no longer there, and
Yeah,
um, we don't sit down and listen to albums like we used to, and it's like a bit of a throwaway society where we just go on and listen and then come straight back off again, which is a shame because I think listening to an album is brilliant, and I think we're going to be joined by Lewis.
here he is.
Here he is. Are you still echoing there, then, Zach?
I don't think so. I've unmuted my mic.
There you go.
There we go.
So
Yeah, that's
your
working.
engineering, your engineering thing degree, is coming
Yeah,
in your
I
sound
heard you.
engineering.
I heard you guys slandering me as soon as I had a shot.
You did sort of like make the noose to hang yourself with that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little
So
bit.
Lewis has just joined us. So I'll give you
Hey guys,
I'll explain where we are. I've already introduced myself. I'm Dale, and it's nice to meet you, Lewis. And
nice to meet you, Derek.
yeah, and Zach has just been demonstrating his amazing ability at sound engineering.
I'm
Oh
so
yeah, we're
much
all
better, I
definitely
promise.
familiar with that.
Yeah.
It's usually me, isn't it? Fucking
So
things like that.
the singer's being fashionably late. Is this like a diva thing?
No comment. They'll all slag me, so I'm not opening the floor up to
You was
I
busy
won't.
doing your
I
hair and
won't.
it didn't work, so you put a hat on.
that. Maybe, yeah, maybe I did.
I
No,
was doing my
I
hair.
was
I left
getting,
it in
I
the
was getting,
dryer. Sorry.
I was getting everything set up, and then I knocked a bunch of stuff over in this room, and then I was panicking and scrambling, and then my charger wouldn't work, and then my phone wouldn't let me join. But now I'm here, so yeah, apologies.
Yeah, we were just talking about your two EPs and that they're doing that. The idea worked and got people listening to your music. And was Desires the first one that was released then in December 2024?
That was the second one. Second
So
one. That
you
was
released it
yeah.
Untamed and then Desires.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because
yeah.
I was looking at Spotify and it's got dates down differently on
Where
the
was it?
EP. Yeah, and it
Uh,
might have been just when you released them on Spotify.
I think
Um,
so. Potentially. Who knows? That's DistroKid. We'll blame DistroKid for that. For that, they owe us some money anyway. But yeah,
See,
yeah.
my research leads me down wrong alleyways and gives me wrong information regularly. Yeah. Isn't that right, bass player Louis?
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Well done.
it's still saying Louis on the internet, and it's Dav. So
Yeah.
nice to meet Dav.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, because we've had that a few times now, but we've changed it everywhere. I mean, there's nowhere I can see where it still says Louis, so it's obviously still picking it up from somewhere. God knows
Yeah.
where.
If you just
Yeah.
type it in, it comes up with
I
his
think it's
name.
just
It
still
does.
the
Yeah.
AI
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that still does. How do you get hold of a robot?
I don't know.
But
Many places I ring up at the minute puts me onto a robot. It's very annoying.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
Untamed Desires was then on CD. Is that still available? Can you still buy that?
it is. Yeah. We've got how many we got left, Zach?
We've got I don't know, but we've not got that
Not
many
got many.
left.
No, we did obviously we did the tour and we sold a bunch. I mean, we didn't expect to sell that many CDs, to be honest. And then we ordered some more for to sell online, and I think we're almost out. To be fair, we may get some more in of them, but depends on the shows really. We tend to try and shift as many as we can at shows and just get the music out there in hands, properly,
Yeah. Yeah.
rather than just the streaming numbers kind of thing. And it's worked quite well, guys. I reckon so
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
Went really well.
So
Yeah.
I've got to ask Dav this question. What are your influences with bass playing then? What sort of bands did you listen to?
I mean, I've always grown up listening to like rock and metal music. Um, to be honest, like the sort of kind of rock music that we play, I don't actually listen to that style of music too much. I tend to listen to a lot more heavier music for sure. Um, so at the moment, I'd say probably one of my biggest influences is Buster Oderholm from a band called Humanity's Last Breath. He's not a bass player; he's a drummer and a guitarist. But
Okay.
just as a musician, I think he does is just insane to me. Like I'm usually pretty good at just understanding music. If I hear a piece of music, I understand how it was written, where it came from, sort of thing, how it started. But the kind of music that this guy writes, I just can't wrap my head around it. It's just so insane. So obviously, with our style of music, it's never going to be like that. But I guess I could say that's kind of what I'm aiming towards. If I could ever even begin to approach that level of skill. But
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
so I definitely come from a much heavier background than what the music that we play for sure.
Yeah. See, the music you play, the who's the founder of the band? Sorry, I
Uh,
should have asked this
that
sort of at the beginning.
that'd be me.
That'd be you, because I was
Yeah.
looking at some of the influences, and the sound that comes across is very much similar to these guys behind me, like the Motley Crue, and over there as well. And I read that that's part of your influence. That's part of what you listened to growing up, and there was also Ozzy, Bark at the Moon, sort of thrown into that. Um,
Yeah.
and my favourite guys, Iron Maiden. I never really got into
Hold on.
Motley Crue. So look at that.
I've got an Iron Maiden's half sleeve. It's not finished yet. There's Eddie there. Where is he?
Oh,
There.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. My
So
favourite too.
I'm more Iron Maiden and heavier than I am Motley Crue. Motley Crue is more my lady's sort of music. And when I was playing your tunes, she perked up immediately and started listening. So it's obviously her sort of style. I am appreciating it more, but more on a musical level, if that makes any sense. It's not the sort of music I'd rush out and listen to, but then the more I listen to it, the more I appreciate it because of the music. And
Mm.
so it's something that I'd enjoy. There's a couple of bands which are out who I'm going to be seeing who are on the same sort of musical level as you guys. And again, it's not who I'd normally listen to, but I'm really enjoying listening to them. And that just sounds like crazy, but
No, that's there is a. I think when we formed, the influences were there. The exactly the bands you just mentioned, to be honest. And I think as we've done a few interviews when we've been asked about this, to be honest. And I think as we came together as a band and we've sort of evolved together, and the sound evolved as we went, as we released those EPs, really, which is why I think, yes, the EPs are influenced by those bands, but there's something else behind it as well,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Um, and specifically when we released the new single, latest single, Bad, Bad, Bad last year, that sort of pushed the boundaries of where we were going even more. And I'd
Yeah.
say we're sort of going even more that way. I can't really say too much, but that way again. But yeah, certainly those Iron Maiden, Ozzy, Def Leppard, they're all there, and they always will be. But
See,
yeah,
going to Bad Bad Bad, your latest single, which came out last year. Um, it is very much Motley Crue, Bad Bad Bad.
yeah,
But then you get to the musical break, and that's heavy. That's really cool. And like I said, my girlfriend, my partner were listening to your music that made her prick her ears up. When I got to that instrumental, that musical break, I was like, "Hey, nah, I like this. This is good." That's heavy. That's got a real edge to it,
yeah,
and it totally changes the whole song and lifts the style. And I really enjoyed that. So please
nice one.
tell me there's more of that to come.
There definitely is. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we felt the same as you when we listened to it back, because we didn't really know 100% what it was going to be. I think at the start it was kind of like just a oh, that's a cool, nice and chunky riff. Let's just put that in a song, and then lyrics and the vocals went on top, and it was just a perfect combination of everything we love, really. And that all came together when we were on tour as well. That
Yeah,
song. So I think that times being in a fucking van together for God knows too many hours in a row with Lewis burping and Dad
Not
farting and
enough hours, mate.
it was awful. But it was also the best thing ever, to be honest, because we were able to not only get to know each other properly, but write a decent track out of it. So
yeah.
yeah, that's how that came together. And yes, it's yeah, there is a bit of a shift in our sort of focus alleyways, I'll say, for the next.
See, I'd like to say it's not heavy like Megadeth heavy, but
Mm.
it's had the same effect to me as when I first listened to Rust in Peace, and Holy Wars, Punishment Due.
Yeah.
I'll put the album on, it gets Holy Wars, Punishment Due, and then you get that wonderful instrumental break, which is really heavy and
Mm.
makes you go, "Oh!" And it had that same effect on me, and I
That's
like
awesome.
that. I really like that because that means there's a lot more depth to you than just like the
Yeah,
Motley Crue and the Skid
exactly.
Row and bands like that. You've got this
Exactly.
edge, and that makes me quite excited for other stuff that you're going to be playing.
Nice one. Yeah. No,
So
that's really
hopefully you're
nice.
going to
Yeah.
tell me about some of this other stuff that you're
Shit.
recording.
Yeah, we guess. Yeah, I don't think it's a secret that we're currently working on new stuff. It's coming along extremely well. We are doing a few gigs in between that as well. We're just busy all the time. We never expect it. It's just felt like a quiet few weeks to get an album done, but there's still lots of gigs coming our way, which is great. But yes, we are tucked away.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, writing and
How, how many
stuff.
tracks you got, or how many tracks have you recorded or in the process?
That's a good question.
Should we
We've
do
worked
total
for
number
about.
of demos?
I
Yeah.
think we did 18 demos. We had another 10 on the cutting room floor, and I think
Right.
we've narrowed it down to. I think we're on 12 tracks now. I think that needs to come down still. So
Yeah.
there was a lot of
Well,
work.
I don't know. That's an album's worth.
Yeah, yeah. It's the hardest thing. I think the hardest thing ever, just to mean cut songs that. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's just the journey of it, I suppose. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's plenty there.
You don't necessarily have to cut songs. You can keep them for future projects.
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much been the the thought, to be honest, around this new bunch of tracks we're doing, nothing will go to waste because there's so much good stuff there, and I think we've really come together now as a band and as a sound. I'm excited to hear it as well, to be honest, because
Yeah.
it's going to feel really fresh compared to what we've done before, but it's still going to have, the soulful vocals on a hard rock band, and I love that. So I can't wait to hear it. We're going to get told off. We've already been told off for saying too much in another interview we did. So, but yeah, it's all sounding mint. And certainly, as you said, Dale, the bad is a good hint of where things are sort of
Right.
edging
So
towards.
you're going to be told off by your new management. Is it Tower Rock?
I'll tell you what, good research on this one, isn't it? It's good.
It was all
Yeah.
Dan. It was all Dan. We didn't say anything.
It fucking was as well. Yeah, we signed to
Just
them.
Dan, we'll just blame Connor because he's not here.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll love that. Yeah. I've got a little picture of him somewhere. I was just going to put it next to me, but the hair didn't quite fit in the. Yeah, that's why we're putting a cap on him, right?
Yeah.
So who
Retain
does
the
the
weight he's
writing?
got.
Who does most of the writing? Is it a collaborative thing or?
Yeah, massively collaborative now. Yeah, which is
It's
awesome.
kind of branched out,
Yeah,
hasn't it? Dan, I'd say Dan and Connor were the driving force every day.
Yeah.
So like when Zach and myself came into the band, it was like there was already like a sound established that we kind of had to fit into. But since going on tour and writing together and getting together more and having a bit more of a chance to kind of work out who our audience are and what we like and how our styles come together, our sounds evolved quite a bit. So you'll hear riffs and instrumental pieces from pretty much everyone in the band on the next album. So yeah, we've really kind of grown out a little bit. So yeah.
So Dav is obviously wanting something heavier. Zach, I presume you don't want anything too strenuous, which means everybody's got to write some fast drums.
Well, I like playing it a bit faster. I know the last rehearsal we had, I was a bit tired and played everything a bit slower, but I do like playing the quicker stuff and the heavier stuff because, I mean, I'm wearing a Slipknot jumper now, like Dav said. I don't really listen to this style of music outside of the band. I dabble in it a little bit, and especially when I'm in the car with Dan and Connor. Dan's got his playlist on. It's all of these influences, but my influences are definitely a bit heavier, and that lends itself to the sound, I think. So
Yeah.
What's really interesting is me and you, Zach, we sort of came from similar backgrounds in terms of bands we were in before.
we did, yeah, and we met at a gig. Shall I tell this story again? How we
Why not?
met? Because I was about 14, I think, at a we were at a Battle of the Bands thing. That's the important thing when I say I was 14. We were at a Battle of the Bands gig, and my band, we were still in school, were playing, and Dan's band were playing, and I remember coming up to them, little 14-year-old at the end, go, "Oh, it was really good. I really liked your set." And we went, "Oh, cheers, your drumming's amazing. Best I've ever heard from somebody your age." And which is true. And we got in touch, kept in contact since then, and we never really spoke much or anything. We had each other on socials, but we ran into each other at two different festivals. One of them we had a quick chat, and the other time we physically ran into each other at Download, bumped into each other like that, and had a quick sort of brief second of, hang on a sec, was
I
that?
couldn't believe that.
And then we both said to our respective families who we were with, "That was Dan from Hate System," and then he went, "That was Zach from that other band," and he sent me a message, 2023.
22. Oh no, maybe it's 23.
It was
I can't remember.
February 23.
Yeah.
So I was in London at the time. Just saying, don't know if you remember me. Here's 10 demos. we'd love to have you part of the band. So I skimmed through all 10 demos because I didn't have time to sit through all like 45 minutes of it, and just messaged him back immediately. Said, yeah, absolutely, count me in.
Yeah,
And I've been influencing the sound since.
Yeah, yeah, spot on. Yeah, yeah.
excellent. So when did Lewis join the band?
Lewis, it's your turn.
You can take that one, Dan. It's not interesting from my perspective, I don't
It's
think.
funny. There is. So we put an advert out across the UK. We didn't limit ourselves to the area that myself and Connor were in. So myself and Connor are from Hereford, which is a very small city, and we didn't. Yeah, we just didn't want to limit. I think this band was kind of like now or never. Let's just go all balls out, go big or go home kind of thing. So let's just see who's about, across the UK rather than just our city. So anyway, we did that, and we had over 100 applications just based on the 5 demos without any vocals on, which was I think then we thought, oh shit, okay, the people are actually interested in this, and Lewis followed our Instagram, and I think at that point we only had like 3 followers or something because we weren't even together yet. And I went on his profile and I heard his vocals. He had a song come out. I think it was Doc Holiday, was it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Listened to that and I thought, okay, well that is what we want. That's exactly what we want. And I was just praying like, oh, I wonder if this guy's interested. I wonder if he's seen the advert, Anyway, 2 minutes later, I get an email from him applying for the vocal position, and I think me and our previous bass player at the time we were already decided, to be honest. We sent Lewis a track by Heat to do a vocal cover for, and he smashed it, and that it didn't take long to be honest.
It was obviously meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, man. Like I was doing my own stuff for a couple of years, which Dav was also a part of. But I started actively looking for something more on the rock side. I was kind of in the bluesy, I don't know what to call it really, bluesy songwritery kind of realm, and I was looking to I've got a pretty big range, and I kind of just like wanted to use it essentially, cut loose a little bit, have some fun on stage. Tried out with a few bands. I was with another band for a couple of months. That didn't quite work out, and I was like, right, okay, get back to it again. Came across Stan's demos, and I was like, this is literally it. Like, I'm going to fit like a glove with this. I hope they take me on, and they did. So, and yeah, it's just been a crazy ride since then, really. So,
Yeah.
Can I just add something to that, to us
Yeah.
all getting together? Because the first time we met was we picked a day that most of us could do in Birmingham. Me, Dan, and our old bassist Louis met up in. No, it was me, Dan, Connor.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah.
And Lewis was at the football, so we got a drink, and then no, one of us wasn't there. I can't remember who it was, but one of us wasn't there as well, I think. And then Lewis joined us later for a bit
Priorities,
of a run
man.
through. Yeah, exactly. And so there were only 4 out of the 5 of us in that practice space. And then the next time we met up was actually for a music video shoot. So technically the first time we were ever together, all 5 of us as a band, was at a music video shoot, and we did some photos as well. And you could tell in those photos that we'd never seen each other in the same space before.
The
Because we all-
photographer
because we all
goes,
wanna-
I could tell because we weren't standing next to each other. We were barely talking to each other, and the photographer was like, "Yeah, it does kind of feel like you know nothing about each other at all." That was the second time all in the same room, but yeah, that's how fast things moved, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
going back to last year, you've done a lot of touring.
Yeah.
You've been out there a lot now. It says here on your own page, so hopefully this information is right, that you've been sharing the same bills with Royal Republic, Michael Monroe, the Raven Age, Tail Gunner, and Collateral. But you've also done some festivals as well, Rock Romantic. Then you've also done Call of the Wild.
Yeah.
Um, so you've done quite a lot
Yeah.
just last year. So I'm assuming this year is going to be just as hectic.
Yeah. Last year was
100%.
nuts. Yeah. But
We just kind
definitely.
of hit the ground running, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'm still
our
looking for
first
it. I'm
gig
still looking
was
for it.
our first gig was supporting a Ghost tribute, and there was like a packed out room of like 300 people. That was our first gig, and it went down a storm,
Mm.
and that like
I
set the
was I
precedent.
was there
We had like
watching.
Right, you were there watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
you're obviously there for
Uh,
Ghost and not this other band.
no, I actually was there for this band because obviously Lewis was doing his solo thing, which I was playing bass in. And
Yeah.
then he was like, "Oh, guys, like I'm joining this rock band. Like I'm gonna stop doing this for a while." And I was like, "Fuck's sake, man!" Like when it was just getting good, he stopped. So I was like, "Go on, then I'm gonna go check out these assholes that he joined up with." And then we're sitting outside smoking a cigarette after. And I was like, "Dude, you got to get me into this band somehow. Like,
Oh, that's what
you
happened.
got to get me in." Yeah, yeah.
It's all
And
coming
then
out.
yeah, about a
Yeah.
year later, they were like, "Bro, we need a bass player." I was like, "Really? Hmm. Okay, I'll think about it."
You were like, I'll think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
immediately started learning the songs like that's it. Just-
You were at
yeah, I might
my
do it.
home.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
were at my hometown last year as well with White Snake UK at Real Time Live in Chesterfield.
no,
Um,
yeah.
I struggle with Real Time Live because I'm disabled and getting up all those stairs is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's they got to sort that out. That was an experience for
Yeah,
sure.
but I bet that were packed for White Snake.
It was
For White
quiet.
Snake, yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
it was all right. Yeah.
it was I think it was okay. It was all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
I don't
there at New
remember
Year's
lots of
Eve with a 80s tribute band called Atomic, who were
Yeah.
friends of mine.
Yeah.
So I was interviewing them and taking photographs and just having a good New Year's Eve time as you do. So yeah, we're
Oh,
all right. But I also got to see the Zootons there as well. So I'm into my heavy stuff,
Oh,
but
nice.
I also like some indie music and stuff like that. So the Zootons did a free tour warm up gig there, and it was fantastic.
yeah, nice. That's cool.
Oh, I bet that was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it was
I was
great.
going to say they're a lot bigger than that size venue, surely.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to meet any of them. I'd like to have got to meet them, but it was a really good night. Enjoyed that one. So
Nice.
your next gig you've got, it's at the night Bradford Night Train, March the 7th, Tower
Yeah.
Rock Festival with Collateral, Dead Reynolds, We Three Kings, To Nowhere, Fang Slinger, what a great name, and Waken the Angels. So that's quite a big bill. Are you on first, middle?
We're on second. Yeah, second.
Yeah,
So probably
second.
probably fairly early on, I imagine 3 or 4 o'clock, something like that. I don't think we've been told yet. But yeah, mega lineup. A lot of those bands are on the roster of our management that we're with
Yeah,
now, which is awesome. So I think it's going to feel like a real party night. And hopefully there's a good few in there. I've wanted to play Night Train for years, to be
it's a
honest.
nice venue, really nice
Yeah,
venue. There's a
I've
lot of nice touches, so it's great.
sweet. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking forward to that one. It's a really good start to the year in terms of gigs as well. So yeah,
Yeah, because you've
yeah,
got that one, and then you're at one of my favourite places in the whole world, Gifford Arms in Wolverhampton on March the 27th. That's a fabulous place, lovely pub.
yep, yep. Beer is certainly good in there as well. It's good, yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink, so I can just say the Diet Coke's okay.
That's, yeah, yeah. No, it's a couple of really good gigs there. To be fair, we always like hitting the Gifford. It's just yeah, it's cool. Got a few more things in the pipeline
Yeah.
further down the year that
The
we'll be
the
sure
only
to
thing I
mention.
know is the 4th of September, you're at Sheffield, which is my
Yeah,
local city for HRH Sleaze,
yeah,
which is it's on a Friday, the 4th of September.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can come along to that one. I'm not sure if I've got another gig off the top of my head. I know I'm going on Saturday.
Hmm.
Usually I'll be doing both days unless I've got a gig. I can't think off the top of my head. But if I
Yeah.
go, it'd be nice to see you. So
Yeah. Let us know.
I'm
Yeah, I
assuming
think
in the middle of that, there's going to be a nice tour from you.
we can't say
There's some
anything yet,
sort
can
of
we?
yeah. I'm not saying anything now because
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to announce anything yet, but we've definitely got some things in the pipeline. If
Yeah.
you do make it to the HRH one, I'm pretty sure we're opening the main stage, so it should be a pretty awesome show.
Yeah.
Quite excited for that one, to be honest.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be good. I think I'm on there on the Saturday to see Midnight Devils, I
Oh,
think.
that is the day we're playing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
What, the
Saturday.
Saturday, is it?
Yeah. There's
Oh, right,
a
because I've got you down for the 4th, so Saturday's the 5th, is it?
Yeah, it's the fifth. So I think because they introduced that opening night, didn't they? The party night and booked a
Yeah.
load of bands for that. And there was an option we could play that one, but we wanted to go on the main stage, to be
All
honest.
right. So if you're there on the Saturday, I'll be seeing you then. That'll be
Yeah.
great. So
Yeah.
I'll be
Awesome.
seeing you and I'll be seeing Midnight Devils. So fabulous. No, there's
Awesome.
no clash. So I'll be meeting you anyway. But
Yeah.
assuming on this yet to be announced, you haven't got a tour, there's a tour in between all that. Hopefully you'll be coming to Sheffield, Chesterfield area. So I'll be coming along and because I do gig reviews and photography, I'll be taking your photographs, trying to make you
Nice.
look pretty, which is easier for some than others, you know.
Gonna say that's
Thanks,
quite a
Phil.
tall
Thank
task
you.
for me.
You've got Zach down there, which obviously he'll be there with
Sex
his hair
appeal.
flowing and a fan
Mm,
going off, looking all
yeah.
fabulous.
That's the idea, isn't it, Zach?
Yeah, it's if you look at my Facebook bio, it says as my place of employment says drums and sex appeal at Paradise Sins. So that's the real reason they keep me along. I can play in time and I look good doing it.
I don't know if you remember the old Timotei adverts where they used to do that with the hair, to be that sort of thing.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, a big,
Love
big
it.
hair flake.
Love it.
Yeah.
You're
So, all your material is on streaming services, and you've got videos on YouTube, including live videos, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got quite a lot. Yeah. We always try and stick as much up there as we can, to be fair. And I think Bad Bad Bad's just hit 20,000 views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, which
I'll get
is
the exact numbers for you. It is. Hang on.
It's on his playlist. He's at 20,000 views.
Yeah, I fall asleep listening to this. Hang on.
yeah,
It's like nobody's picked up on that misbeat I did. That's what he's looking at.
it's always one.
Yeah, we are on 20,226 views.
That's cool.
Excellent. Excellent.
242 likes.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and you can get your album through your website as well as other merch, I presume.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all on. Yeah, we've got our own Shopify store, which is all on our website, all on our link trees, all on our socials. So it's all easy to find. It's all in one place. Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe the CD album, which is called Untamed Desires, which is quite a sleazy title. It's come signed if you buy it. Is that correct?
We've sold out the signed ones.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sold out the signed ones. But again, we'll probably have to do some more because we always get asked about it, to be honest, Dale. So,
But if you do want a signed one, you'll have to come and watch us.
that's what we're saying.
So yeah.
Excellent. I thought
so
you were going
much
to turn
easier.
around and say you were going to send me one anyway, and I'd do a nice unboxing video. But
We'll do that though. We'll do that.
Yeah.
That's a deal. Yeah.
yeah. So when you're a bit more successful, which to be honest, listening to your material and watching your live videos shouldn't take that long before you start getting bigger and getting more traction. What you have to do is re-release Untamed Desires, but do them as limited edition EPs, Untamed and Desires, which is how you originally released them.
That's yeah. That's
Yeah.
a really good idea. 100%. Yeah.
I'm
Because
happy with the ideas.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's we're really proud of what we did there. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
So your new material that you can't talk about, are you going to be releasing it in a similar sort of vein as EPs or just one album?
I'm not. I can't. Because every time I say something, I'll have Greg on the
We-
phone in a minute.
We've got a lot planned. I think that's all we can say at the moment.
Right, excellent.
We don't ever do things the straightforward way. So.
Yeah, and so the only festival that we can announce is the HRH Sleaze in Sheffield on the 5th of September. It's a 3-day event. They've got a party night on the Friday the 4th, and then I believe they've got the Saturday and the Sunday events. And you're opening the main stage on the 5th of September in Sheffield, which will be very exciting. And right at the end of interviews, I have a question which is compiled by my beautiful lady Tracy, who's not here. Normally she's sat like waving her arms and doing stuff, and I haven't a clue what she means by any of it. So her question is tell us something about you that we don't know. But if you want to say something about your bandmate that we don't know, that they probably don't want us to know, then feel free.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Of course,
just
Connor's
trying
not
to
here to defend himself.
I was going to
so-
say.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
What do we
yeah,
not tell?
we can't
We're
have that
pretty
there.
open, to be fair. What do we not tell people?
It's a good one, isn't it? It's a good one. So, is it something we say? Am I going to say something about Lewis that someone wouldn't know about him,
If you want to, yes.
or the other way? Okay. I don't
I mean,
know.
you've got like 4 bandmates to choose, so
Dav's got abnormally large hands, even for a bass player.
God, you've got to show us your jazz
Yeah.
hands. Then. That's it.
They don't look as big today, Dad. What's
Hang
going
on.
on?
Let's do it
If I do it like
live.
this,
No, he's just got a really tiny head. His hands are normal size. He's got a really tiny head.
Yeah, need a banana for scale. I think that's what they say, isn't it?
I think mine. I think my first ever CD was Britney Spears.
Wow.
Yeah,
Any cool points you had has just like dropped a few.
gone. And her
Oh.
birthday's also near mine as well. So
I can one up that.
The fact that you even know
Oh, no.
that is even worse.
yeah, I'm a secret. I'm a Britney. I'm Britney.
I'm stepping in here, Dan, because Max Martin wrote and produced most of that album, and he now has the record for. He's got more #1s than the Beatles, so you don't have to slate yourself there. There's some
I
merit
love
to it.
you. I love you. I do.
All this Britney love's coming out now. It's,
Yeah.
I just like Max Martin. Yeah, I like.
Are you going to be doing like a rock, heavy rock, or hard rock version of a Britney Spears song, like
I see.
Toxic, or
We should do it.
We
Some
do. We did. It was in discussion
It
at
was.
one point. There was some songs, but
actually,
We
Toxic
we
was
are
actually the
working on
specific
a-
one we discussed.
Yeah.
yeah, Toxic. But we are working on a cover at the moment, which
Cassiatta's
unfortunately
done.
has
You're working on a
has
cover
following
now.
the theme.
No,
Yeah,
no, go on. You're
following
going to
following
say
the theme
more.
of the following the theme of the podcast. I'm not sure if we can announce it yet.
Is it a pop cover that you're turning into rock?
It is a pop song. It's a very good pop song. Very well written one, and the lyrics just fit us to a T. So,
Right. So
really
it's
excited about
obviously
it, to be honest.
it's obviously Spice Girls. Tell you what you want, what I really, really want.
Oh, that was choice number 2, but no one would have it.
See, Cassietta's done a fantastic Lady Gaga Disease cover, which is incredible. So she's raised the bar, so I'm expecting you to jump over it with yours.
We always do. We always do.
You got to totally smash it.
It'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to getting that out there. To be fair.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something for Connor that someone wouldn't know about him.
Well, I've got one about me.
Go on, Zach.
Because I just thought of this. I've got on my phone the entire Barbie soundtrack, and I do regularly listen to it.
That's true.
From the film that came out not too long ago. It's got some good tracks on it, and the Barbie film, fucking good film.
Really
Watch it.
hasn't. My stepdaughter listens to it. It's rubbish.
Some of the tracks are all right.
I'm going to step in here again because Slash played one of the songs at the Oscars, so he's giving it some cred. I
There we
can't say I've
go.
listened to it, but
Yeah.
She's
Awesome.
always sat in the car going, Can I play one of the songs?" No, overruling you.
Some of them are skips. Some of them are skits. So I'll give you that. Skip
Oh
over
no,
some of
no,
them.
you've destroyed it now. I can imagine you in your pink onesie just singing along to
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that was actually shot down as one of the ideas for what I wear on stage. They're like, you're not wearing that. You're not wearing the pink onesie. So I've had
But
to
we're
go
not
with
doing sleeves anymore, Zach. We
No,
can't.
no,
We
no.
can't do this. We can't
And
do
it's
the
got like
onesie.
it's got the back unbuttoned and stuff.
Yeah, see, she's oh dear, no, that's just too much information.
At least he was honest. At least he was honest. Yeah.
Oh dear, well,
I can't think of anything for Connor. I'll have to. We'll come back to you when we talk to you again, Dale, and I'll think of something for Connor because there's a load of
well,
things.
thank you very much for your time. I've really enjoyed the interview. It's been a lot of
Thank you.
fun. I
Yeah,
can't
same.
wait to see you on your tour that you're not doing and listen to your new music that you're not recording. And
We've been rubbish, guys.
yeah,
Guys.
and when you put out one of these Spotify playlists, let's listen to the songs that we listen to. I won't be listening to your Britney or your Barbie songs. I'm sorry to say. Uh,
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
Fair enough.
yeah, well, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you, Dale.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
for having us. And yeah, it's been a
Cheers.
pleasure. Yeah, nice one.
Well, good luck with whatever you're doing.
You too. You too. And
Thank you.
we'll see you out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, you will do. Right, see you later.
See you guys. Bye.